Hello, everyone. Welcome
Five
back.
letters.
Welcome back to Please Watch Our Podcast. I'm Connor, and Mitch is always here. Hi, Mitch.
Hello. We are filming this in the morning if we look white as shit. So
Yeah, yeah,
I have to
yeah.
fuck me.
I have heaven waiting to pick me up in the background. It's ready to take me away from here. But yeah, we're filming this in the morning. I have to edit this quickly. Um, we're talking about Anora, winner of the best picture winner, uh, best director, best editing, and best actress. Yeah.
I didn't hear a
Um,
word. Did I get it on time for about when you talked about fucking?
no, I didn't talk about fucking
God
yet.
damn it.
Also, team, this episode is kind of graphic because the movie's very graphic.
Yeah, the movie's straight up like the whole first act of the movie straight up
Is
porn.
Yeah, it's kind of I was uncomfortable, but that's me.
I was watching it on my TV, and if you don't know, I live at home.
Mhm.
And so I'm watching it on my TV. I have like the whole basement to myself. I know. 22-year-old film student lives in the basement. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Um, I'm watching it on the TV because I don't know, it was one best picture. So I was like, okay, I want at least I don't want to watch it on my phone, is
Yeah, no,
essentially my whole
no,
thing. Um, which I usually do for the
yeah,
podcast because I'm like I have it like here and I'm watching while I'm doing something else
hmm
and then
hmm
I'll rewatch it and then
yeah.
I'll usually watch the movies for the podcast like twice in a day.
But best
Um,
picture, watch it
yeah.
on the big screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except the whole first 45 minutes, I'm holding my remote control, ramping down the audio
hmm
like constantly because they're just
Doing it.
smashing
They're doing it
all the
all the
time.
time. There are probably 30 sex scenes in this movie. Easy. And
I mean, the
that's
opening scene is
yes. It
it's not a sex scene
but
technically, but it's just as graphic.
I remember someone telling me when we were in film school, like people who like do award ceremonies, the first 30 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then they shut it off. Or like minute into the movie, they shut it off depending. And the about the minute mark in, we see Mikey Madison's boobies. And I'm like,
Yeah.
ah, smart. And then the idea right
It's
after that, right after that, the idea, like the thought of she won Best Actress
damn right.
Academy. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
I don't know. I see. I don't. She played this character really, really good.
no, she is good
Like,
in it.
she's a fucking phenomenal in this
Yes.
movie because I could not stand her.
Yeah, no.
For
Yeah,
as the protagonist,
I hated her.
I hated her.
Yeah.
Every decision she made was the wrong one,
Mhm.
and she was just rude. She
Yeah.
was mean.
Yeah.
She was callous. She was manipulative.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
only at the
Yeah.
end you start to see some level of change in her.
Yeah. And it takes
Um,
a lot. Yeah. And also another thing,
and
team
the
sh
end's just weird. But
weird.
yeah, continue.
Team, she's not a Nepo baby.
True.
I'm happy
True.
about that. This is
Oh,
just
well,
talent.
depends on what you count. Her parents were like
You know,
successful doctors, but
yeah.
yeah.
Not like
No,
parents
no,
or
not
actor.
not no, yeah, no industry nepotism.
Yes. Is just rich parent, like kind of rich parents. Hey,
Yes.
it's a win. A win's a win. But no, she also did like a new little bit of a New York accent. So I thought that was,
Yeah.
But yeah, so she plays Alora and Alora, I'm gonna say her name wrong every time,
Just
team.
it's right on the fucking thing, Anora.
Anora is she's a not a script, what is it called? Not a stripper. Kind of a stripper
She is a dancer who
dancer.
moonlights as a prostitute.
Yeah.
Well, she's a
In
sex worker.
yeah,
Let's be clear.
yeah,
In general, she is a sex worker.
yeah. In New York City. And the movie's very quick when it gives you the introduction to I guess our second lead kind of. What's it?
Oh, Vanya?
Avanya. His dad's a rich.
He
He's a
is a Russian oligarch.
yeah. So
So
rich.
old money. It looks like I'm
Yeah,
jerking myself off. I'm just bouncing my leg.
rich guy. Anyways, and Anya knows a little bit of Russian because her grandma's from Russia. Did I say it wrong again? Fuck me. Anyway, she knows Russian.
Anora,
Anora knows
Annie,
Russian.
Annie, just say
Annie. I'll
Annie.
do Annie because I'm American shit. Uh, she knows a little bit of Russian because of her grandma, so they have that bond because of that. And because Matty Madison is hot, he's like, "Do you want to come to my house tomorrow?" And she's like,
And
"Yeah."
a prostitute.
And a prostitute, yeah. And she's like, "Yeah, I'll come." We get a small view into her home life. Most likely that she is just taking care of her sister. No parents really.
Mm.
So, yeah. Anyways, big, huge mansion in New York. I like how
Oh yeah.
when you see him out of the club, he does a little slide to the door, so you already get the impression that he is childish. Like not,
Yeah, no, the guy sucks.
yeah, he does. They both suck, to be honest. Um, but right away,
Oh
like
yeah.
it's
Well, I mean, she is again a
yeah,
prostitute.
yeah, and we'll talk about it, I guess now. There was no sex. What? Why can I not say it?
I don't know.
Person there when there's sex happening. What do you call that?
What?
When you're filming a scene with
Intimacy coordinator.
thank you. There was none on set, which we had a little discussion beforehand. I feel like if it was like one or maybe two scenes, you can talk to your actors if they feel uncomfortable about it.
Yeah, you can talk through their boundaries,
Yeah,
but
but it's kind of if you watch this movie, it is very much just
they're fucking all the
all the
time.
time. And I feel like in this situation, it would make sense to have one.
Hmm.
But the director literally said in an interview, it was like, oh, me and my producers, we're the coordinators for that. And it's kind of just like, it's a little odd to say the
Yeah.
least. Um, but yeah, they guess there's a lot of sex, like a lot. Um, they go to a party and things happen. Uh, Eventually, Vanya asked our girl out for a week, like be my girlfriend for a week,
Yeah, like
and
half an hour in. Like it straight up was just like half an hour of them fucking and like
hmm hmm
cutting back and forth, and
hmm
then he finally had. So yeah.
yeah. And it is best picture by the way, team. It looks good. There are shots that look good in this movie.
It's a really well-made movie. It's
Watch
well
it,
directed, well edited, well
yeah.
shot, well acted. It's just
Again, yeah.
I didn't engage with the story too much.
No, especially at the start. Like,
Though I haven't seen it before.
mhm. It,
Like I've never seen this movie before,
yeah,
ever.
yeah, yeah.
Like
No, like,
nothing I've ever seen looks like this.
yeah.
Maybe looks similar, but
Mhm.
nothing. The story being told, it's I mean, sure, it shares certain archetypal uh,
Cause like, yeah, no, cause like
themes, but it's
if,
not the same. I
cause
look.
don't worry, same. Because I feel like when you try, like I do this sometimes. It's like when I try and like recommend a movie, I'm like, oh, it's similar to this, and but
Yeah.
now it's like, how can I? I'm not gonna recommend this movie to anyone. I'm like, I watched it. You can. There are enjoyable parts in it, and we'll get to that. But like,
No, it made me. It was kind of like watching. Fuck. I get the only movie that made me feel just like I really don't want to watch this movie was Dunkirk. Not in
mhm,
like a bad way, because I fucking love that movie, but
yeah,
just because it was straight up a panic attack for like 2.5 hours.
yeah.
Um,
This movie was a panic attack for me. No,
yeah, no,
joke.
this one was
It's
not that bad. It was just kind of like every time I'd look up
it was
from my
just yeah.
phone because there'd be like a ball slapping sex scene pop up.
Hmm.
And then like no real plot development going on, so I'll look down at my phone. Um, and I'll just look back up and there's a different fucking sex scene
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah. It's a lot. To say the least. They're like Mac, Vanya's like, be my girlfriend for 15K.
Mm.
Say like sold. She leaves for a week. They go to see their friends, and there's a funny joke. It's like, oh yeah, our boss is blind and deaf. He's like, Helen. Oh, why can't I say her name?
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller kind of shit, and that made me laugh. I don't know why. It was just funny. The two people in the candy shop, they're funny. Brought they brought like a little difference to the movie that was needed after just a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, they hang out and shit. They go to Vegas and they get married. They're young and silly and they get married. And I do feel like after they get married, a few more things happen and then the movie actually starts.
Mm.
Basically to one, I think they're all three of them are Russian, right? They go to
They
see
are.
Vaughn and one of them's like a priest in a church. Not a priest, maybe it's probably different because it's Orthodox. It's Orthodox church. Anyways, maybe
I
like
don't
a
remember this.
deacon. There's a baptism and he's dressed in robes and everything.
Oh, yes, it would
Yeah,
be a priest.
priest. I think so. I'm not.
No,
Yeah.
yes.
Anyways, they all
Priests
go
are,
there.
it's a pretty standard term that you can probably use across most things in
Yeah,
Christianity.
yeah.
It's usually just
They
like Protestant, like,
yeah. Protestant would be like a
well, you
pastor and
get
other
like deacons or
yeah,
pastors because
yeah,
they don't believe in like the biggest structure of the church and they believe in the power of the book versus the church.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Which we can get it. We should watch Conclave. I would love to watch it. I watched it recently. It'd be fun to
it's good.
it's a fun
It's
discussion.
good. And all the things that are like, is that God?
Yeah, it's a
Is
fun
that
dis
God talking to them?
yeah. It's yeah.
You don't know.
Do you have a movie recommendation for next week for our next episode?
Right now?
Yeah, no, not right now.
No, we haven't we've barely gotten into this.
Anyways, continuing on. They're all kind of there. They tie her up. Vanya books it because he knows he kind of
Vanya's a pussy.
yeah,
He doesn't care about Annie
yeah.
at all.
No.
Um he
He
believes well they don't really say this right now,
mhm,
so I'm not going to say it, but I mean it's pretty clear that he didn't look back once.
yeah.
Like he didn't give a shit.
Because he grew up in an environment where it's like everything just goes his way because he's so rich. He can just go
Yeah, but
anywhere.
he's so apathetic towards
Yeah,
everything.
everything.
He
Yeah,
does not care.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. I'm gonna turn down my monitor brightness.
Mm, maybe. I'm trying to think. But yeah, no, I love the three guys that are the three Russian guys in the movie. They're all funny in their own. They add life to it. They're all funny. They're just this old Russian guys trying to find you look good. Trying to find Vanya and they tie Madison up. Madison, they tie her up and shit. And she's like, no, no, please. She kicks someone in the face, breaks their nose.
Yeah, no, she freaks the fuck out.
Yeah.
Um, Bear. Um,
Yeah.
but she freaks out.
All
The
of them.
one of
Yeah.
the guy Igor.
Igor. Yeah. He's
Um,
hugging her, keeping her down.
yeah,
He's
he's
like,
terrified. Like he doesn't want to hurt this woman.
no, yeah,
But he also is being told to
to
hold her
hold her.
down
Yeah.
and like
And
prevent her from leaving. So he's like freaking the fuck out as
mhm,
well as she is because he's like, I don't want to hurt you. What the
yeah.
fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Um,
And she's screaming, like, you're assaulting me, which, yeah,
he is.
He is. He
He
does
is.
not want to.
He doesn't understand. He when I think the
Mhm,
confusion was when he said assault.
yeah.
I think she assumed. I mean, I think he assumed like
Sexual.
sexual
Yeah.
assault.
Which,
And that's
yeah.
where the language barrier came in that like one scene where he was confused. You know what
Mhm,
I mean?
mhm,
Um,
yeah.
because like I don't think it was very confusing to say that like you assaulted that person,
Mhm.
but I think he was confused. I guess. I guess because he didn't hit her.
Yeah, and I do think,
He just thinks like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong.
yeah.
Um,
To be fair though, he grew up in a we don't know his situation growing up.
yeah,
Like,
he's fucking Russian. He works for a
yeah,
Russian oligarch. He does
yeah,
probably doesn't have the best upbringing
no,
or um He's 30, so he's probably been working for him for like years.
Yeah, he's probably seen a lot of things. And that's something. And I do feel like from this point, like Vanya, I don't think he kind of saw Anya, no, Annie as an object, kind of like everyone, like these three guys are kind of just like,
She was just a thing to him.
yeah. And I feel like these three guys, they don't really see her as an object. They see her as
No.
a problem, but not they see her as a person. And she's not really used to that, which is really sad.
What do you
Um,
mean?
like they just don't see her as like, yeah, she is. I'm trying to think of a way to word it. She is
She's
not,
she's not to their level.
yeah, like,
She does not meet their standards. She's subhuman to
yeah,
them, essentially.
yeah.
They would rather him marry a man, which in Russia
It's so, yeah,
is like, which you might think like, oh yeah, that's kind of funny. Like, oh, they're saying, oh, we wish you were gay instead of marrying a prostitute.
mhm,
In Russia, no, that's a big deal.
yeah,
They're basically saying we'd rather you like essentially like kill yourself because
yeah,
you go to jail and shit for that.
yeah,
Uh, like basically, essentially, the parents were like, you should have just killed yourself.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So they drive around New York. I also just want to, I don't know if I mentioned this. The scene when they're in Vegas, it was shot very beautiful. It looks pretty. Uh, I'm not going
The
to the
whole
US.
movie's beautiful.
Whole movie's pretty beautiful. I'm not going to the US anytime soon. If I did go to the US, New York is like top of my list because
You
pretty
get
cool.
robbed.
Yeah, and guns.
I love New York. New York's one of my favorite places. I actually think if I ever have the chance to move there, I'm gonna move there in a heartbeat. I
It makes
fucking love
more,
New York.
if I were to move to any state, like any city in United States, New York,
New
LA,
York.
no. I don't want to live in LA.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I would hate
I'd
LA.
rather shoot myself than move to LA.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
want to stand, like sit in traffic for two
It's
hours?
no, that's so,
You leave, you have 45 minutes to get to your work. You leave 15 minutes early, you get there an hour late.
yeah, it's so dumb. No, I'm not moving to LA for that reason. At
That and all
least,
the homeless problem
yeah,
there, not their fault,
no,
city's fault for not giving them.
yeah,
And didn't they have like a shitload of corruption in like the 70s, 80s, and 90s?
yeah. Well, it's yeah,
God, the
yeah.
city sucks.
No, and Hollywood is also there, and that's
Oh, and
corrupted
Hollywood's
too.
the worst fucking
Yeah,
industry in the world.
yeah. New York, more chill. You could get shot, but nice
You
city.
can also get shot in LA. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's the thing. Like everything that
Gang
can
violence
happen,
is prevalent in both cities.
yeah,
So,
everything that can happen in LA happens in New York. New York is just a better city. It is, you
yeah, I'd
know,
rather get shot on like Fifth Avenue
than shot in the middle
than
of LA.
shot in like Skid Row and die under a bridge.
Yeah, no, thank you. Uh, yeah, I don't get how people want to live in LA unless it's your job. But like, still, even that, you have to get up at 5 in the morning, get somewhere at 7. No, thank you. It's so dumb. New
No,
York,
they need,
you need public transit team.
yeah, they need public helicopters.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
kidding. That worked so well for you know who.
I do know who, but
Yeah.
yeah, no. Uh, Rip in peace, honestly. Anyways,
Yeah, but he also murdered his daughter in the process. Okay, but
yeah,
that's a different thing.
but that's a different
His
thing.
fault. His fault.
Yep,
Still.
he has a statue.
He also raped someone.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
hear about Tiger Woods is now dating one of Trump's daughters? That's happening.
You know what?
Every day I
That
wake
makes the
up.
most fucking
It
sense
does.
I've
Yeah,
ever
it
that
does.
like the whitest black dude in the world is
Yeah.
dating the whitest person possible. Actually,
Yeah.
not I wouldn't even call them the white.
They're not.
They're like white imperialists.
Yeah.
They're like what every like non-white person assumes like the
Oh,
most evil
white.
white
Yeah.
person could be.
And
That's
yeah,
them.
he is pretty. Hey, they're pretty evil. He got upset because someone didn't put his spray tan on a painting.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I hate him so much. Anyways,
I'm gonna
team.
put a Jolly Rancher in my mouth and it's
Okay.
gonna make a lot of noise.
ASMR. Okay. Anyways, team. Back to the movie. They're going around New York. It's kind of like um things happen. Like you see I don't know what it means. It's just kind of like they're
Dude,
going around.
you're really good at expressing your thoughts. You know, they're going around New York and they're going, "Wah,
Ah. Oh, how was your day? Ah.
wow."
Oh, Connor, how are you feeling? Ah.
Huh?
Um,
Yeah, all my
yeah.
emotions are just the Tim Allen grunt.
Uh?
Uh,
Huh?
uh,
Yeah, and I'm not autistic, mom. Anyways, sorry. Oh, fuck. They're driving around LA and the older man, like the oldest Russian guy who's in charge of Vanya,
The
yeah,
Armenian guy.
he's so funny.
He
He's
is.
like they were like in a cafe and they were going to clubs and this old man is like in this club with his iPhone just showing people like, have you seen this man? Have you seen this man? And everyone's like drunk or on some kind of drug and they're like, "Ooh." They go to a cafe. They're eating a good looking burger. It looks like a good burger. And he's showing these like Russian teens his pictures. And it's like, what do you do for work? And when the kids are like, TikTok and Instagram, and they're like, all you young people do is TikTok, Instagram, TikTok, Instagram. It's so funny. I think he should have won an Oscar. Uh,
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, yeah, yeah,
Concerned Armenian dad,
yeah, yeah.
even though not even any of
No.
those things. Really
Him
solid.
and Igor. How do you feel about? Did I say his name? I didn't. Anyways,
Igor,
Igor? How do you feel about him as a character? I
I
like
like
him.
him.
Um, again,
I think he was probably. I think I could have. I think we could have seen more of him
mhm,
throughout the movie. I think we could have seen him like actually attempt to try and help her in smaller ways more than just like handing her alcohol
yeah,
or not punching her. It's not a.
yeah,
It's not really a like you don't get points for not hitting me. That's
yeah,
the standard.
yeah,
Um, that's the assumption, right? Like
hmm,
you shouldn't hit me, and I'm not going to give you points for resisting the urge to hit me.
yeah,
Um, but like then we see him like stand up for her in the divorce hearing.
yeah,
That was cool.
yeah,
Like I like that, but that was kind of like the first real moment of defiance he brings
hmm,
to the table, and it happens a little too late for me.
yeah. I I do feel like I wish people. There's talks of people wanting to see a sequel. I don't want to see a sequel to
Why
this.
the fuck would I want
I
a sequel?
I don't want one. They want to see what would happen with these two characters. I feel like
No.
I don't want that because they're just not great people. You know, they're not great.
And what other
Like
story could be as compelling as this one?
yeah,
I
there's
don't want to see her again.
I don't
I
know.
don't really want to see any of them again. They all
No,
sucked.
they all suck.
And I
Like
know the next movie's just going to be worse.
yeah, yeah, because there would just be a court. You know, it would just be a big court drama with with just instead of having Igor in the sex scene, not Yvonne in the sex scenes, it's Igor, and it's just why do I want to see that?
Yeah.
Um, I'm not saying sex scenes are bad, team. I'm just saying the amount in this movie was a lot.
It's a little egregious.
Yeah. And that's
It's
coming from Mitch. I'm just saying.
I do like boobs.
Yeah.
I do. I'm a certified gooner.
I also like boobs to a certain extent.
Goon cave.
Yeah, in a basement too. Goon basement.
Um no, but like
It's
yeah,
a
I think a
yeah.
good solid chunk of the movie was like
I
designated for sex.
yeah, I
And it
kid you
just felt
not.
like obviously she's a sex worker,
Mhm, mhm.
part of the thing. But some of the things I when you notice throughout the movie, she uses her sexuality to get what she wants.
Yeah.
Um and you see all the sex in the movie up until a point is transactional.
Yeah.
There is a give and a take based on what the sex act performed and shit like that.
Mhm.
Um, and then you only see that subverted at the very end of the movie where she tries to have sex with Igor. I assume this is how I see it in my head. I assume she's saying she's like, he's nice, I'm gonna pay him back for helping me,
Yeah.
essentially. Because her only kind of
For sex, it's
her
not.
first
Yeah.
thought is that she can use herself as the bargaining chip,
Yeah. Yeah.
as
Her.
the offer. And he, being a horny man,
Hmm.
goes along for the start, right?
Hmm.
I think anyone who's like, "Oh, Mikey Madison wants to fuck me right now."
Yeah. Yeah. Why
Cool,
not? Yeah.
cool, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool,
Exactly. Exactly.
cool. And so he goes along with it. But the moment he tries to kiss her, like actually be intimate with her because he
She.
cares
Yeah.
about her,
Yeah.
she breaks down crying, obviously.
Yep.
Because so like we see that she he wanted to be intimate with her,
Hmm.
not just physically. I mean, kissing is physical, but you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Not just for the pleasure. There was something he liked her a
Yeah.
little bit more than maybe he admitted. Um, but we also see her kind of go vulnerable for the first time in the entire movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Because.
and they
Yeah.
stop. They
Yeah.
stop having sex. She breaks down crying. He's holding her, and they're basically just. That's how the movie ends. Is kind of that shot of her weeping into his
Yeah.
arms,
And it's
and I
just.
kind of like that.
I kind of like
They
that too.
could have. I think throughout the movie they could have upped the obviousness of her sexual transactional
Hmm.
nature,
Hmm.
because like you can get that only once you like step back and see it as a whole.
Mm.
But like while you're watching the movie, you just kind of see her having sex. You don't really
Yeah.
see it as like each and every one of these is its own transaction.
Yeah.
Um, just because you're bombarded with them.
It's yeah.
Like you
No.
stop caring
Yeah.
about the sex scenes,
Like
which could be actually
a point of the
a
movie,
point
or
that they're trying to make,
yeah,
is that it's so mundane to these
for her.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
For
this
them. Yeah.
sex and all this shit, this is every day.
Yeah. And for people like us, it's
It's
just kind of
nothing.
like it's like okay, because even me, team, I felt like I got to 30 minutes marks and another one happened. I'm just like not even like doing. I don't want to see it. I'm just kind of like, come on, guys, let's go, let's get this
Yeah.
movie started.
Give me
Um,
1 second. I have to go to the washroom.
you're so good. I'll end the recording. Okay. Um, yeah. What else happens in this movie? They find him in the club that Mikey Madison used to work at. There's a little bit of a chick fight. Hey, I miss that. We don't have a lot of those anymore. Um, Bit of a fight, and then they go take him home. They go to court. There's a lot of fighting. Um, Annie the whole time for the movie is like, I married him, and she knows there's money involved. You know, she's like,
Oh, she married him for his money.
yeah, and that's hey, Clarity's great. Married for money, and they're gonna go. They find out that they got married in Las Vegas. They got went to court in New York, finally got married in Las Vegas. So now they got to go to Las Vegas. And we meet Vanya's parents. His dad seems super chill, pretty chill.
Yeah. Still a piece of
Like
shit.
still awful. Mom hates her so much. Hates Annie so much. Um, like a lot. And honestly, yeah, I don't think she's in the wrong for hating her. I
No.
feel like every mom's worst nightmare is their son, like one of their worst nightmares is their son marrying a prostitute. Yeah. Yeah.
It'll happen. I know. I know it will. I know it will. It's inevitable for me.
Would your parents be mad at you if you did?
I'd be mad at myself, but I'll still
Mm,
do it.
mm. I my parents would be mad. My parents want me to get my parents would get mad at me
I'm a
very
lover boy.
quickly.
I like
Yeah.
to find the good in people, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Um, anyways, they go to court. They're in the airplane. Igor seems really chill. He passes her some vodka and a beautiful. This film looks so expensive. It looks expensive. Um,
What was the budget?
Probably a lot. It
Probably
looks
not
ex-
that much.
it looks expensive, but it was probably pretty indie too. I feel like this is probably a very tight crew. That they can't have you
Budget
know.
Production budget was 6 mil.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's indie, unfortunately.
Hardly.
Yeah, no. No, you're right. But no.
Over a million, you stop really getting all that shit.
Mm.
Gross 5.4 on a
Ooh.
$6 million budget.
Ooh. At least it won an Oscar.
Sorry, 54 million.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
they're chilling.
not 5.4. Sorry.
They're chilling then.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
it did not win Best Picture and then flop at the
flop.
box office.
Yeah, it's not a Snow White
That's kind of a
situation.
prerequisite.
Yeah,
Like you can't give Best Picture to a movie that
that
fails.
flopped. Imagine that'd be so funny. I mean, they did give a lot of nominations to that one movie. I forget the name of it.
Neon CEO confirms that 18 million was spent on Anora's Oscar campaign.
18 million?
Triple the budget of the actual movie.
Dude, we need an Oscar.
They got lobbied.
Yeah.
They got lobbied. They got oil and gassed.
No. Are we it's a movie about it's a movie about falling in
Got
love
lobbied.
for it's a movie about Russia, kind of though, in a way.
Kinda. Well, Russia, yeah, it is a actually, good point. Russia sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, be careful. Don't go to Russia.
No.
Um, Rich Russian people, I'll say it. I don't care if this is racist. They suck. They
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
There's without fail, if you meet a Russian person, they have any piece of designer clothing on,
They're probably
walk
awful.
away
They're
from them.
probably awful. You probably would look at them wrong
They
and
are villains.
they're probably you look at them wrong and then they yell at you,
Yeah,
call
that's
you.
Lex Luthor in a fucking Louis Vuitton shirt.
Yeah. No, they are not they're not great team.
Now,
Mhm.
poor Russian people.
They're so chill. In general, poor people, they're pretty good.
Actually, maybe
Depending.
just avoid Russian people in general.
Listen, I had one Russian friend and
Okay, I'm just kidding.
we had a discussion
By the
about
way, I love Russian people.
I love Russian people. We had a discussion about a war.
Oh, not for personal experience, but in principle, I do enjoy
Yeah, no,
Russian.
they're
I have
hardworking.
nothing against
They're
Russian people.
hardworking. They will call you a slur out of nowhere. And
Oh,
you're just
like
kind of
drinking,
like
it's like drinking water for them.
and you're just kind of like, "Ah, shit." Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Anyways,
marginalize a whole fucking nation of people. Let's go.
let's go. Let's go. First
No,
for the
no.
podcast. Hey, it's okay because
Okay.
they're white.
Actually, it's definitely
Wait, it's
not a
not.
first
It's
for the
not. Hey
podcast.
guys,
I've definitely
according to the Western standard, it's okay because we're making fun of white people.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm not making fun of their culture,
No, their culture
just
is
their
so cool.
attitude.
It's their attitude. Yeah. Team, we're not the biggest fan of French people either,
Oh,
and
hold
it's
on, hold on,
because
hold on.
depending. French Canadian, they're chill. They're
They
chill.
can be chill. They can be
Just
chill.
don't be mad at me because I
They
don't know how to
yeah,
speak French.
there's it's half and half. You either get French Canadian people are the nicest, most
Most, yeah,
camaraderie, best person ever, or
they're mean
they're
to
the
you.
huh?
Yeah. You
What?
go Northern
I don't.
Quebec.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Je
Je
ne
ne
sais
sais
quoi.
quoi.
The fuck off.
Go to
I know
Northern
you speak English.
go to Northern Quebec and I have a friend I had a friend told me they're from New Brunswick and they go it's a bilingual province. They go to Northern Quebec, they speak French, and the person's like, "No, your French isn't good enough." And they're like, I'm bilingual. I grew up bilingual." Anyways,
Yeah,
we love French. We
uh,
love Quebecois people though.
we do.
We love them. Yeah, rich Russian people top of our tier list of worst white people. Not wor oof, they're pretty high up there. We should make a tier list of worst white people.
Worst white people?
Yeah, like yeah,
That's easy.
yeah, but we can make a tier list about that later.
Um, the guy. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I just knocked my mic over. I hope that didn't
You're good.
fucking kill you on the audio.
You're own.
Uh, um, Number one, whoever started the East India Company.
True.
Number two, Hitler.
Yeah.
Number three, actually, all three of these are
Oh, they're not
interchangeable. They're
like
not
yeah,
really
yeah,
ranked.
yeah, yeah.
Number three, probably Stalin. Or oh, he's not white. God damn it.
Oh no, he's
Well, no, Stalin's white. Stalin's white.
okay, okay.
I was thinking of Pol Pot. Or it depends on how you see it. Like no,
Hmm.
okay, we're not getting into this. But
No.
Pol Pot was just fucked up.
Yeah,
But not white, so can't
yeah.
count. Uh, I think those are like the top
Top
three
three, yeah.
most evil white dudes of
Yeah.
history. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, any one of the other Nazis in the fucking like SS, like
Yeah.
Goebbels, Mengele, the other fucking guy who I always forget. There's Goebbels, and there's another one who sounds like Goebbels.
Mm.
Um,
In
fuck.
in general, they're just not. If you see people,
Okay, I'm searching up Nazis.
you're so good. Hopefully you're in safe search. Like not what you call it. Private cat tab.
Yeah, famous Nazi figures. Done.
Done.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, no. In general, not great team. Um, weird. I forget what we were on about. Oh, we are talking about the mom. Anyways, they finish up that little divorce. She gets 15K, which hey, 15K, pretty good. The whole reason they wanted to end it's not a divorce, it's something else. I forget what they call it. It's not, I don't care. They end the divorce, they end it, they hop on a plane. Of course, there's a baby crying on that
Eichmann.
plane.
Sorry.
Eichmann, you're so good. Of course, there's a baby crying on that plane. Um, and then they go home, and then they bring Igor. They have like a discussion at the mansion about like you raped me, and Igor's like, I did not rape you. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
you wanted to rape me.
Hmm.
And he's like, which is also so like, how do you respond?
No, I would not be able to respond to that. I would
I'd be
just
like,
say
huh,
no.
huh,
Like
huh,
no, I
huh, but like I did it, but like
yeah no
I did it,
no
but like
yeah I
I didn't do that, like right, like I
yeah
didn't do no, like right, like
yeah
I'd be so like no no no
no
no no no no no no no no
no
no.
no 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 like because there is yeah it's a big accusation on her, and then anyways after that he said but he's like you wanted to, and he's like I did not want to,
Because I'm not a
and
rapist. Is
yes
what he said.
yeah
That's such a fucking like, yeah,
it's yeah
yeah.
and
Like I don't
then
want to rape people because I'm not a rapist.
yes and then she just calls him a slur slur and walks
Oh
away. Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
yeah, and
That's
he's it's kind of
kind of
like
funny.
it's kind of funny. She's not a good
Because he
person,
no,
so it's
no.
yeah,
Though you can tell like where she's grown up and like
yeah,
how much she's had to do and like take care of on her own. Like
hmm
she's a very I assume like just from what she has to do, one, she has to take charge often.
yeah,
And you see that constantly with her, especially in the first act of the movie. They really make sure
hmm
they show you how assertive she can be, especially when it comes. And the way they show it is through like sourcing clients and stuff like that. When she goes up to them at the party, she's not domineering, but she's assertive. She tells them why she's there and like kind of
yeah,
maybe in a coy way because no one really likes to hire a prostitute after being told that they're a prostitute. You know, there's like a dance that
yeah,
you have to do.
and she plays it
Um,
well.
and she plays it fucking well. So,
Yeah,
and I think that also comes in another thing, like why she felt so powerless throughout the rest of the movie. She's so
yeah,
used to being in
in
control.
charge. Yeah, and
She's so used, which is funny considering she's a prostitute,
yeah,
which is usually a profession where you don't
have much of a
Like you
say.
don't have much safety.
Yeah, no, or like
Like
a
you
say,
are
yeah.
essentially these random men are coming up to you saying, "I'll give you like $1,000 if you come back to my secluded home
Hmm.
and fuck
And
me."
yeah, yeah, it's yeah, like yeah. I mean,
Brother,
yeah, 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 yeah. Team, I couldn't do it.
hire or B1.
Be one.
Okay.
I do hope, like, I want her to leave, but like, she's not going to. Like, she is. I feel like she's just gonna do it till she finds another thing to do. You know.
I think
Um.
I think by the end of the movie, something has changed
Yeah.
in her.
There is a
Especially when it
start.
like they show you like how she sees, at least how I think
Hmm.
that her relationship with sex is now changing.
Hmm. Which
Um,
that's good.
it is good. I mean,
Yeah.
not just from I'm a very sex positive person.
Hmm.
Like I think sex work has always been around.
Yeah.
It will always be around.
Yeah.
And I think instead of trying to eradicate it, um, it should be codified, made safe, made proper,
Hmm.
made same thing with like weed
Yeah.
and all these other things.
Yeah.
Non-violent, um, not the worst thing to do, and only becomes dangerous activity when you criminalize it.
Yep.
Um,
Dude, why is it not legal in the UK? When I found out, I was like, oh, you have to
in the
go to,
UK,
you
too
have,
small. Country's too small. It
mm,
would be literally everyone would be
drunk.
rampant with
Yeah.
STDs.
Mm.
Um, like they'd have a huge fucking like
I was,
chlamydia outbreak if one person
I
got
was talking about
chlamydia.
weed. I should have clarified weed.
Oh, oh,
They should legalize it.
yeah. I mean, they don't have the same relationship with it
Yeah.
as we do. We grew up in the Americas. We got it
Hmm.
from South America,
Yeah.
Mexico, U.S.
Yeah.
Like weed here is just everywhere.
Yeah.
Even before we had
It was
legalized it,
legalized. Yeah.
it was you could like
Get it very quickly.
go to a bar, you're likely to find one guy selling weed
Yeah.
there. Like it's not that hard.
Downtown,
But
downtown
no,
Toronto, $5 joint. No, thank you.
I'm not against sex work.
No.
I think it's just I'm against how it plays out now. I think it's dangerous and kind of demeaning towards women who have to sell themselves
Hmm.
for their money versus women who choose to sell themselves, which sounds worse because I use the same words, but um, choose to sell themselves under like a union kind of
Yeah.
structure.
In general,
Um,
unions are a good team.
yeah, fucking unionize.
Like
I mean, you'll
it's,
probably get fired if you work for a corporation, but unionize
but
anyways.
but there is safeness to that, you know? But yeah, I do feel like the reason she probably won, the reason she, it is funny, like there was a joke made that both her and she was in The Substance, which I'm not watching until Halloween.
Oh, Margaret Qualley.
Yeah, it is funny that she won over her.
Yeah,
It's but
I get it. She is good in this
she
movie.
is good in this
She's
movie.
really good, and she practiced a lot because like none of these skills she knew. She
Yeah,
didn't know Russian. She
yeah,
didn't know how to pole dance. She didn't know how to dance.
yeah.
And um, it might be like haha because it's like sexual in nature. So it's like it's not a real skill. Blah blah
Hmm.
blah 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 blah
Hmm.
blah. It's hard. It's
Yeah,
fucking
no,
hard.
yeah,
She did this shit. Like
yeah,
she trained for this, and I mean, sure, it's not. She even did some of the action scenes in the movie,
yeah.
like the
Yeah,
where she's getting captured. Like
yeah,
she's in there. She's
yeah.
not just.
You do
There's
see
no like
bruises. Yeah, you
you
see
do see
bruises,
bruises.
and it's kind of like
I think it's
shit.
just makeup,
I hope so. It probably is.
uh, but you see her like there's no cuts. She's being grabbed,
Yeah.
thrown. Like there's no weird angles that are like, oh, I don't. I see the back of her head, and
Hmm.
it's like you're seeing her get
Yeah.
manhandled the entire scene.
Yeah.
Um,
Plus,
which
like, yeah, yeah,
props. She could
yeah.
have easily just backed out and done a stunt
Something.
double.
Yeah.
Um,
I do think she earned it. Another thing is, team, she's in our generation too, so that's kind of cool. She
yeah.
had,
So
it's kind of cool.
ride out. Yeah,
I saw a video of someone talking about her Instagram account, and she's a 1D stand. And I'm like, okay, that's
she's not on Instagram anymore.
no, but when she had one, she was a
That
1D
makes
stand.
sense.
To be fair, if I won an Oscar, Instagram's gone, My YouTube channel's gone. Everything's gone. Or if I won any big award, like a, I don't know,
I
like
probably
a,
have a Twitter that I post like cryptic shit on
yeah,
sometimes. I'd be like,
yeah,
big things are coming.
big things, guys. 2 years later, here's my trailer. No, dude, my everything's gone. My YouTube channel's that's out. That's gone. Um, yeah, I think she was great though. So no,
Yeah.
like she earned it, and I believe she is like one of the first Gen Z. I think one of for like one of the first actress who's in our generation to win an Oscar. That's fucking sick, and I'm happy. I'm excited to see what she does in the future.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyways,
I'm definitely excited.
I'm yeah. Again, she was really good in Scream. So, and she was good in this too. Like she kills it. Anyways,
I need a Mikey Madison and Margaret Qualley
Margot
movie.
Robbie.
Margaret Qualley, bruh.
Oh, might be, might
Goddamn
be.
Substance.
Oh yeah, they need to be in a
Substance
movie together.
and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I mean, they both did in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. They were
Oh
in it
shit.
together. She was the Margaret Qualley was the jailbait,
Mm,
and Mikey Madison was the crazy subordinate for the Manson family,
mm.
who gets donked in the head by a can of beans.
She gets killed. When she gets killed, it's a good kill, and she likes it. She likes, yeah, yeah. Anyways, I don't think I have anything else to really say. Like,
no, Margaret Qualley, Mikey Madison twerk off
twerk,
needed,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that's about it.
Are you gonna rate? I mean, my letterbox review for it, honestly, I want to like this movie.
It's a good
It's
movie.
a good
It's
movie.
just not a fun watch.
I'm not gonna recommend it to anyone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be like, guys, you should watch it. It's so like I'm not, and then because if I recommend that to someone, they're just gonna sit there and be like, this
This
fucking
fucking
gooner.
Connor's fucking jerking off all the time. No, that's me with when I try and recommend like HP Lovecraft
Yeah.
to people. I can't say I actually recommend the book because it's so
So
fucking racist.
yeah,
Like he's so racist.
yeah,
But he's also a phenomenally good writer.
mhm,
And that's the challenge of like I have to explain why I like this thing without actually saying I recommend this to you.
yeah,
So I'm trying to convince them to like it without me telling them that I like it and want you to read it.
yeah. I
Because
guess,
it's so racist. It's so racist.
yeah, I
And
guess,
it's
yeah. And the conversation comes up about the best picture, where I'm like, I've seen it. It's good.
yeah,
There is a reason there was controversy about about the no one
intimacy
there.
corroded.
Yeah, and it's understandable. Once you watch the movie, you're like, holy shit, dude. But anyways, yeah. Watch it if you want. Watch it if you want. I don't know if I'm recommend it. I'm like, watch it if you want. Honestly, that's my recommend. That's like, watch it if you want, team.
If you
I can't hear you mixed.
I turned my mic
Team.
off by accident and I fucking freaked out.
Anyways,
Um, oh, um, I'm gonna give this.
you're rating.
This movie's real. It's good. It's
Mhm.
really good. Um, 4.2 crying after sex out of 5.
Nice. Yeah,
We
that's
have all
it.
done it.
Yeah, that's it, team. That's the movie team. We have a email. You can email us a recommendation for a movie.
I got a new phone, so I have to re-log into the TikTok account.
There we
But it will
go.
be back up soon, people.
TikTok will be back, team. But me and Mitch both have new phones because of
Damn right.
all the money we get from this podcast.
I dropped my phone in the sink, and then I had to get a new one.
My one, I dropped my phone too. Look at us. Yeah. Anyways, team, we have a podcast, we have an Instagram, we have a YouTube.
Yeah, we also have ourselves.
Yeah.
If you ever see us on the street,
Say hi.
uh, run up behind us really, really fast and grab us on the
Team,
shoulders.
don't do that. Bro, my flight or fright will kick in and I will
Uh,
punch you. Or I'll try
Good
to do
luck reaching
something.
my shoulders, but yeah,
Yeah, well, I'm fucking small compared to you. They can
I don't
pick me
care.
up.
I'm, and
My
if they get, you know how they say, if you're running from a bear, you just need to run faster
fucker,
than the person behind you.
my legs are so
Yeah,
small.
you're gonna
My
get
legs are
grabbed,
so
and
small.
I'm out there.
If it
I'm
was a
gone.
race to outrun a bear, you're winning. And I'm fucked. I know it.
Oh, you
Uh,
kidding me? I trip and fall and die so fast.
I have asthma too. We're both
I have
fucked.
asthma too.
Hey,
But I have terrible balance, and I know there's gonna be some fuck ass route. I'm gonna trip over, bang my head, and I'm just gonna die. Like I'm
mm.
gonna be like, I've made it, I made it, and then I trip and bang my head on a rock and
You just
die.
see me booking it by you by like Captain America sprint. I run weird. My family tells me I run
You know the on your left.
on your left. On your left. It's just me giving you the middle finger as I
It's
run away.
you. It's you doing the Flint Lockwood run.
Yes, that's how I run. Because I thought it was fucking cool when I was younger, and now
CW
I'm
Barry
stuck.
Allen.
I thought it was
CW the
fucking.
Flash.
I thought it was fucking cool when I was younger, and now I can't undo it. That's how I fucking run now.
I run. I run really fucking weird. I like tuck in and I'm like,
If we ever find ourselves in a situation where we're on a game show and they ask us to run, it's like cameras off us, please.
yeah. Dude, it looks like a tree came to life and started moving when you see
The
me run.
well, fuck, what's the train in
The
Lord of the
Ents.
Rings? Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. Oh, guys, I have a YouTube channel. Check out my shit.
Anything
Mitch
is
might be
everything.
Mitch might be on
Is
it.
it everything is anything or anything is everything?
I don't remember. It's linked down below. I think it's everything is anything.
Anything is everything.
Yeah. Give me the one.
Oh, wait, no. Okay. So your Discord is your YouTube is everything is anything.
Team, I like keeping people on my toes. I'm also a little dyslexic. So when I was probably making that, I wasn't fully thinking it
A
through.
little dyslexic. I think there's enough recorded footage of you
Talking.
just fucking words up that I think we're beyond
Yeah.
a little dyslexic.
I go to the doctors and I'm like, hey, I just show them the podcast, all
Hey,
the episodes.
you wrote me a prescription for daily sex. What the fuck is that?
Sir, I think I'm just dyslexic or autistic. Maybe both. Probably both. Like, I would be very surprised if I didn't have a little in me.
Combo piece.
Big combo. Yeah, team.
Yeah, I got anxiety and not ADHD, so literally my
Team,
whole life is run by the little voice in my head that tells me I'm not
team.
doing anything right.
I also probably have anxiety. Whenever things fuck up for me, I'm like, it's because I did this. And I'm like, oh, that's probably not good.
Yeah,
Anyways,
overthinking's a
team,
bitch.
it is a bitch. And we're gonna
Yeah,
leave you with that. We're gonna leave you with
yep.
that. Take care. Bye.